Good morning and welcome to today's webinar. I'm your mediator or host, Jose Padakiva. This webinar's name is Using New Media to Explore New Markets. I've actually been given the opportunity to work with 5 lovely presenters. Sadly, one of them isn't here. Last time we heard of him, he was sick, so hopefully he drops in. If he does, we get an introduction in and he can present. But for now, we have 4. I guess we'll go right into it. Today's first speaker is going to be Sarah Hanna. She's an artist through and through, from photography to singing to writing, to really just trying to make sure that I guess her voice gets heard in her own way. She's going to present hers, and we're going to see what her new media marketing strategy is.
Can you see it? Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I know you are all struggling because it is very early, but do not worry. I will try my best to be at the point and as fast as possible. So this is the overview of what I will be talking about in regards to the presentation. I will start with the goal of the media marketing campaign and move to talking about how it is going to be done. So the brand image that I want to achieve in general for myself is the image of a strong independent journalist. And not only this, but specifically link my brand to foreign reporting because I am Syrian and I want to cover the Syrian youth. As you know, reporting foreign cultures can go very bad because of culture sensitivity. There is that question of who can tell the story of these people, who can report it. And that's why I think I'm perfect for this because I'm Syrian and I know the culture and the community can see this and see that I'm the one who can speak about it. Now, to move on to more specific goals, you can see the following, that I want to do this within a time frame of 9 months, and I want to reach number of followers. Of course, to do this, I will have to make content, and this content is cornerstone that will also cement an image of me in people's heads. The target audience are English-speaking, politically active, and socially aware, also the young adults. So this slide shows the social media programs I will use, which are Twitter and Instagram, because these are the apps in which my target audience lies. Also, I will create content as shown in the slides according to each platform. And this content will be pre-scheduled each month. So this post will automatically be posted day by day according to the number shown on the screen. And I will also use Facebook and YouTube, but with much less emphasis. So these are not my main priority. My main priority is taking people through these snippets on Instagram and Twitter to my blog. The blog will contain the big portion of the content I will be creating. And I will also continue to tell my viewers on social media and the blog that I'm working towards something big. And at the end of the 9 months, I will uncover that this is a short documentary about Syria, which I have hyped up for a month, and it will be the capstone of my media marketing campaign. I will answer other creators online, but I will not pay a lot of attention to every person, but I have time and willpower and I will do it. Here are the resources I will be using to create my own content. For the Syrian content, I will be using both professional governments, news outlets, and outlets against the government. And for the third world news, I will use Al Jazeera channel as a main source. Also CNN World News. For the final slide, I'm showing UN as the charity that I will share. This is the charity I am always going to be including in my reporting and in my work, because the Syrian crisis is a crisis of refugees, and the number of refugees in Jordan, Lebanon, and Turkey are the largest in the world. And these campaigns, Syrians die every year because of the winter and cold and sickness. While we are meeting in this webinar, each in their house, most of these refugees are sitting in tents with no food or electricity and probably freezing to death. So hopefully we will be able to help them. Thank you so much. Any questions?
Yeah, I have a question, I guess. Do you plan on like doing like a YouTube, or exactly is it just gonna be kind of like a blog? Are you gonna be trying to like dabble into Twitch? Have you ever heard of Twitch?
So yeah, so what I'm doing is I will create a YouTube channel and do a documentary. In order for this documentary to help the UN and help the refugees, I will be posted on GoFundMe.
I was just gonna say that this is a really, really cool project.
Thank you.
It's very interesting. I like it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Up next, we have Ethan Culp. Ethan is a well-traveled, I guess, videographer slash YouTuber. He has made a couple of videos. Truly someone I think that is worth listening to. Seems very interesting every time I talk to him. But here he is showing you his new media strategy.
Hello. Okay, I am going to go ahead and share my screen. 1 second. Okay. Can you see my screen? Can everyone see the screen?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So, I am presenting my Cabrona Travels, which is the whole brand. I'm presenting our new media marketing campaign. So, let's dive in. So the goals. I am an undecided major in college, so I don't know what I want to do, and that's okay because not everyone needs to know what they want to do with their life. And the activities that I enjoy are making videos and sharing memories, and the way I do that is through videos. So I want to bring memories and keep them alive for people, and I like to take people along with me on journeys, so they get to experience everything that I experience that I want to share with the world, and I do that through videos as well. So here's my social media content calendar. As you can see, I don't know where to put this. What's it called? The box up here, I'll just leave it there. As you can see, I have a key here, and then as you see, I'll be posting a blog on my website every Monday and Thursday. I'll be posting to YouTube every Friday, and I'll be posting to Snapchat, Instagram to promote the YouTube videos after I post them on Fridays, and then the same thing with Facebook just a day later. And then I'll run my campaign through starting January of 2022, Monday the 10th for that week. And as you can see, it continues on through the next couple weeks in January. So here's my website for the Cabrona Travels. I will take you to it. I'm just going to pause my sharing. Okay. Here is my website. There we go. So as you see, you open the page and there's a video. The video is supposed to show the beautiful landscape of our country and entice the viewer to continue looking through our website. As you scroll down, you have a little snippet from our blog and a button to click to go to our entire blog, and then a picture and a button to go to our vlogs, and then you have the contact us, a picture, and back to the menu. So as you go to the about page, you will see as it loads the idea behind it, which was basically just that post-grad life was up in the air because of the pandemic. So we hopped in the car and road tripped. So here's who we are. And then our work page has all of our vlogs, which will be updated every week, as you saw in the calendar. And then our blog is our blog, basically, which, if this ever loads, will show you all of our posts. And then our contact page, which is pretty straightforward for people to get in touch with us if they need. I will take you back to the presentation. Our vlogs, as you saw, we'll be posting them on the website, and there they are. So social media sites, I will be using YouTube, as you saw earlier, because it's good for video content. It's actually known as one of the best sites. And my videos have a relatively good viewing count for a newcomer to YouTube. So that's pretty nice. And I will be posting them on my website, where I'll show the idea behind the videos, where people can navigate the website themselves. I will also be promoting them, as you saw, with Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. Facebook will help, especially because my brother uses that platform a lot, and he will help me promote everything. So sociality, as the whole idea behind this is to unplug, we will be checking social media every other day, because there's time where, in a technologically evolved world, you don't really want to be on your phone all the time. But when we see other posts that we like, we will be commenting on them. Of course, we will be liking them, spreading the love, and we will be sharing the posts because we want to keep the memories alive and bring other people along. So we will be sharing them with everyone else. And our campaign hashtags are hashtag Cabrona Travels, which is our brand, hashtag Escape Corona, hashtag Save the National Parks, and hashtag National Park Foundation. So resources for editing and posting, I have resources from Apple to help with iMovie, give some tips. I have resources from entrepreneur.com about when to post to YouTube, and resources for content. I will be getting information from the National Park Service, the Moon Travel Guide, travelandleisure.com, and my own recorded videos and photos. This will help enhance the content and give some history behind what the viewer sees in all of my media. So I would like to help support the National Park Foundation after seeing this beautiful country. I think it's important for the national parks to be preserved. We will be trying to support online and in person. However, online communication is key, as we will be sharing posts and trying to help spread awareness through our media accounts. But yeah, we would really like to help support our national parks, as they are very beautiful and should be kept safe and healthy. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening. Any questions, if you have?
I actually have two. First of all, I think that's amazing. And but my questions are, how many national parks are there in the United States, and how many of them have you gone to?
Yeah, so I don't know the exact number. I think there's like 60 or 61 national parks. I might be off a little, so I would have to check that for sure. We went to about 40, we went to 40 to 45 national, like this is combined national parks, national monuments, so the whole national service system, the National Park Service. We went to 47, 45, 47, around that number, in the 40s places, so within the national park system.
Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Thank
I just wanted to say that I really love this idea, actually. It's really great. Sorry about that. My microphone was
No, you're good. You're good. Thank you, though. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ethan. Up next, we have Guadalupe. Guadalupe is a very well-practiced and well-experienced lash technician. She actually has a double degree, or a double certification. Sorry to use the wrong word. Very experienced. Honestly, throughout the class, has already taught me a lot that I wasn't aware of. And hopefully she can also teach you something and help show off her brand.
Thank you so much, Jose. All right, so let me get started. Sorry about that. Let me just share my screen really quick and all right, guys. Can you guys see my thing back? All right. Awesome. All right, guys. So as Jose said, my name is Guadalupe, but I go as Lupe for short. I've been a certified lash technician since the year 2017. So ever since I graduated from high school, I started a hobby, and thankfully it's become a career. So let's get started. All right, goals. Oh, sorry about that. So what we're going to be going through today is going to be the goals, the social media content calendar, our blog page, the social media sites. We'll be going through sociality, resources, and the charity that I picked for this campaign. All right, so my long-term goals. My dream is to work with beauty brands and be known in the beauty and aesthetics industry. I hope to expand my company to other states. I don't just want to be in Maryland. I hope to be in Los Angeles, New York, and in bigger cities. I also want to become a lash educator, and what that is just certifying other women and men who want to and get to know more of like the lash industry, and making sure that they're able to get a secure certification and where they know what they're doing right instead of the wrong, because some people unfortunately these days they don't really care about your education, and they don't give you they don't tell you like the pros and the cons to this kind of work. So I do really hope that I can be my best in that. Next slide. So my calendar, I try to be as organized as possible. I know that when it comes to social media, it's very important to be on schedule, making sure that you provide a video, maybe consistently once a week to like maybe to even 5. But since I am a busy person, I just want to focus on just coming out with a video on YouTube once a week on Mondays. And the videos that I'll be posting are just tips and tricks to become a better lash technician. And that also even means financially. I know in the lash business, we don't talk that much about like the inventory and how that can affect the business. You know, if we're not financially stable and if we're not financially organized, you know, that can affect the your little business salon. On Facebook, I hope to advertise to little groups, and when I mean about that, I don't know if any of you guys have Facebook, but I like to join like the little groups on Facebook in my community in Montgomery County in the Washington D.C. area, and I'm so sorry about that, guys. My dog. But I like to post on there because that's a way that I'm able to be connected to other people that are in the same into the same things I am. On Twitter, I want to talk one-on-one with my followers if they're having any issues with lashing and more. On Thursdays, I hope to also post a blog that consists on what I do on a daily basis. And what I mean is just like, I guess my blog post would be like just like the tea, the drama, maybe the issues of what comes in with being a lash technician, because not every day is sunshine and roses, unfortunately. So giving those experiences is good, you know, for those who are in this industry and that want to relate with me. And on Instagram, I do want to upload my clientele work. So, and that I think is the most important one because, you know, as of now, Instagram and Facebook um, are, well, I mean, all of these platforms that I have here are very, very important, but it is like very important to just stay consistent with these because a lot of people these days use Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and those are just ways to help us be connected to others. So my blog page, I just wanted to show you guys really quick on how that looks. All right, guys, so this is my page. I'm just going to show you guys from the beginning. It's just like a minimalistic vibe, but I just wanted to focus more on how my lash blog looks like. I like to give tips and tricks and more here, but I do hope to, like I said, also give more, I guess, give more, like more little talks or just chat in here, and it'll be like kind of my diary of the day. But as of now, these are just videos that can also help people in starting a business, how to do lash extensions, and a technique on how to do fill-ins. So let me stop sharing really quick and go back to my other page. All right, guys. So for sociality, Facebook and Instagram, I hope to focus on these two the most, like I said, because my social media sites of choice, like I said, I mean, it's just important to be connected with your clientele base, and I've noticed that I see more connections through these two pages. Even though I've posted on YouTube, I feel like Facebook and Instagram are people that are mostly in my area, and that I'm able to like have potential clientele in the future. So the two hashtags that I will be using throughout my campaign are Lashed by Lupe, because whenever I have a clientele that comes, I want that if they ever like take a picture and post it on their social media, I just want them, if I want them to like use that hashtag, and also Lash Boss for anyone that's in this industry, who want to get into this industry, and also who have gotten their lashes done as well. So the resources that I will be using are YouTube, Pinterest, and V Academy. YouTube, I really love watching new videos on, like I've said throughout this campaign, that I like to not just focus on the tips and tricks, but also on the financial aspect of it. I feel like I've said, that's very important to have a successful business. I like to use Pinterest because they have some very, very nice wallpapers that I like to use, and that I try to use that mostly for my Facebook and Instagram to keep like an aesthetic, posting like little quotes of lashes or nice positive commentaries as well. And then V Academy. V Academy is where I've gotten certified, and it's one of the best places. Well, V Academy focuses not only on lashes, but also on eyebrows, on skincare, and much more. But what I like is that they have also their own, their own application where you can log on. And I don't think that you actually need to be like a certified lash technician or have a certification with them, but they give you a lot of tips and tricks on how to perfect your work of field. So yeah. So the charity that I will be focusing on is trichotillomania, and it's a hair pulling disorder. The reason why I feel very strong about this is because I have people do a consent form before they do their lashes, and I always ask them just in case if any of them if they have trichotillomania, because unfortunately it's a disorder that makes you want to like pull on your skin, nails, lashes, hair. I mean, anything in your body, you know. Um, and I just thought it was a great way to like giving back to those in my community. I mean, it is something that many can like. It's not like a. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say this. If someone can help me, but like, it's not something that uh like a long life kind of issue, you know. There are ways to cope with it, but I've always found this disorder very interesting. But yeah, that's it for my project. I mean, my campaign. If anyone has any questions, please let me know.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, what's one trick or tip that you would give?
In the well, there's just
In lashes, yeah, in lashes.
Um, I would say having to use a lash cleanser before getting started with the client, even though they might come with no makeup on their lashes, because that's very important. Your lashes have to be clean, no like makeup residue like mascara or eyeliner. But to make sure that your lashes last quite a while, like I mean up to like a month to a month and a half, is using proper uh, like a lash routine, which is cleansing them and then priming them, and then just making sure to isolate them so that they're isolating the natural lash so that the client doesn't have like some lashes that break more easier than the others, because I mean, lashes, they can last forever and they will not damage your lashes as long as you have like um, a lash technician who knows um, her ish. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Mm, thank you. Listen,
The academy was the most interesting part to me personally. How long did it take for you to like get certified?
well, each certification in that academy is different. For an example, I just recently also got certified in being an eyebrow technician, then in microblading, which is what it's called. But that they give you 6 months to finish the certification online, and that's what I really appreciate about this academy compared to other people who certify microbladers, lash technicians, other esthetician licensed people, because they make sure that they take your time with you compared to others where they have only 2 to 3 day certifications, and then after that you're left by yourself to like basically explore this unknown that people know, I guess, when they're beginning. And so that's why I personally really love the academy, because they they make sure that it's not just like a certification, but it's a community, and it's a whole life. It's a lifestyle, honestly, when you get into this. And they really do want to make sure that you succeed. I think I answered your question. Sorry, I actually kind of forgot it. But thank you, Jalen.
Mhm.
All
Thank
right,
you very
guys.
much, Lupe.
Thank
I
you so much.
appreciate your time and great presentation.
Thank you.
Up next, we have Jalen Austin. Jalen Austin is a fantastic musician. Honestly, I've seen little of his work, but the few little snippets I've seen, I think he has big potentials. honestly been all around the US as well. I think this group has honestly been pretty well traveled. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Can y'all see the screen? Can y'all see it?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. All right. So I yeah, again, I'm very nervous. I'm sorry. But my name is Jalen. I am a experimental producer, a little bit of an audio engineer, a pianist, and somebody who just has a very deep passion for music that has run since birth. I have baby pictures of me just like um being of just like me being on a keyboard with headphones on. And I am proud to say that I have not changed at all. I have not changed whatsoever. So my goals are to show growth and maturity through music. Um Using music, more specifically instruments, as a form of expression or self-expression, and becoming a source of inspiration for all of the aspiring producers out there and musicians alike. I originally first got the idea when I was first learning really how to market myself. I was aspiring to be a rapper at first. Like, production was going to be like my side job until I started doing a little bit of research, and I found out that it was definitely more of a challenge to promote yourself and market yourself as a instrumental artist than it is to promote yourself as a singer or a rapper. So at the bottom, you see all of my instrumental album influencers right here, and there are definitely more than this. I have a pretty wide variety of music. Like, my catalog is huge. So, yeah, those are technically my goals. I've been using FL Studio for a while, and I first started out on an Asonic uh, ASR10 sampling keyboard. Um, this is my hypothetical calendar. Yes, there's a warning on it that this is very hypothetical due to the reality and chaos of life, especially when it comes to being an artist. Like, you have to depend a lot on inspiration. Sometimes that inspiration dies, sometimes it comes back, sometimes it takes a little bit longer than expected. But this picture right here was a picture that I had of an album that I released 2 years ago that was already pre-made, it was already done, and I just kind of like set up the music promo deadlines as far as like exclusives go and sending those out to people, as far as um hypothetically getting an album review done, as far as posting the main cover, the track listing, and all the rest of the album art that I had for this particular record. um I definitely can say that I've used this method a lot since 2 years ago, and I say that it has actually done me well. So this is kind of like my stereotypical sort of um, calendar that I have set up. Usually it's at the end of a record, which usually takes about like anywhere from the span of like 2 to 8 months. And then after that, all of the marketing goes into that. This is my website. This website is mainly going to be used for all of my essential albums that have all of my essential albums and all of the really current albums that I have and all of the current singles and EPs that I have. And there's also a contact if you want to contact me and just like collaborate, or if you have like a sort of like business idea or anything like that, you can contact me. And I also have a blog post where I also, as well as you will see in the next slide, um, use this in order to kind of promote the behind the scenes work and show you really the process of making a record and kind of what goes through my head, at least sometimes anyway. Again, it's very hard because the inspiration, you really have to count on inspiration a lot for artistry. But as far as social media goes, the site that I use for practically everything is Instagram because it allows me to promote myself via videos, stories, posts, tag posts, and things of that nature. And it also allows me to engage with my audience via and collaborators via story polls and comments and likes, direct messages, etc. So this is one of my essential social media platforms that I use. Another one that I also use is SoundCloud for distributing music as well as promoting others on my platform via reposts and likes and comments and things of that nature of people who I genuinely enjoy. And also, I use Bandcamp as a secondary platform to release full length albums, singles. You can see my entire discography mainly on this website. And it also allows me to notify my audience on that platform um, specifically to inform them of new content that's arising and things of that nature. As far as resources go, boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow, skiddly diddly do, um, the ding ding, the ding, and yeah, I have a lot of resources. I have a lot of resources for information and inspiration that I definitely use for interviews and music reviews and sort of like musical and almost in a way social commentary. Um, these are the sites that I personally use, and there are plenty more, but I would be here all day just writing these things out. As for music promotion, I was really trying to get onto a YouTube platformer's channel by the name of Steezy for years. Haven't gotten there yet, but it's definitely a place where people have promoted their music, specifically lo-fi artists. If you're really into those types of people, that's the website that you go to. That's the YouTube channel that you go to. Is Never Say Ruin is also another one where you can also promote yourself via DJ mixes. I personally did one. I thought that it was really good. And there's a whole bunch of other artists and producers and creatives alike that have posted their stuff on their platform. And also indie music feedback, which goes into the charity and the donations and the organizations, the two that I really like to use. Indie music feedback is one that I really trust and really give a lot of credit to because it was one of the things that helped me when I was trying to build my own platform on there. It's really one where you're donating time more so than money. It's really about donating your time and really like communicating with other creatives and giving feedback on the songs and the um sometimes the albums that they post and the music videos that they post. It's a really neat place for people to get their voice heard, and that's something that I really stand behind my goal is to my goal is to use music and instruments especially as a form of self-expression. and that also goes to the Music Conservatory of Westchester Donation, or the organization, I should say. And they also provide, now this one provides more so money and also time as far as like music education goes and things of that sort. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Uh, I just want to say the first time I saw your website, I thought it was like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, I second that. That it was really, really cool.
Yeah, I just love the editing of that you do. I mean, it's so different compared to other people. I feel don't like roll your eyes when I say this, but it kind of like gives me Travis Scott vibes, like with Afro World theme a little bit. But if anything, yours is way cooler. If I can say anything, could you just like play 30 seconds of one of your favorite songs that you um made?
Whole discography right here. All no, I'm playing. If I could play something, I honestly I don't really even have a favorite like that anymore. Like that's how much I've been releasing music over the years. It's to the point where like I really don't have a favorite. But as far as like other things go, I could actually play you like a 30-second kind of snippet of collaborations that I've done. Actually, I could at least do that because there are some that are like my legit favorites. So give me 1 second.
While you're doing that, I have one other question. What is your favorite music genre?
Genre, uh, definitely jazz. Jazz. I grew up on hip hop, so that's childhood. That's childhood right there. Um, Another one of my favorites is progressive rock. Is definitely progressive rock, like 70s music. I don't know what it is about 70s music, but like my love for the 70s is definitely there. Another one of my favorites is also ambient music, surprisingly enough.
Did you say
So,
indie?
hmm,
Did you say indie or Indian music? Sorry.
I said ambient, like
Oh, ambient. I'm sorry. Okay.
That's super
sparse
cool.
kind
That's
of,
super cool.
yeah, more like sparse kind of music. But I do have a really large catalog, so like you'll probably find genres that you'll be like, I never thought you would listen to this in there. So
I get that. I definitely get that. I'm like the most when it comes to music taste, I'm like the weirdest person. I'm like all board.
Me too. Me too.
honestly, it's really crazy how being a music like being a music enthusiast and being a musician, it's really interesting seeing how wide your sort of like taste expands over time. All right, so I have a song pulled so I have a song pulled up. Uh this one is one of my favorites mainly because of my like piano runs on this one. I really love my piano runs on this one. It was really a great thing to actually even be a part of this. This is a collaboration between me and my good time collaborator for like the past couple of years now. His name is L or Mighty Recordings. I'll show my screen so that way you can actually see his page real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna put this. And he has definitely been a good friend of mine for the past couple years. He's really had a lot of faith in me, had a lot of faith in me to not only like know that I exist, but to actually put me on his platform. So I'm really thankful for him just being him. But this is about like 30 seconds of a collaboration that we did. Dang, that was 11 months ago. That was almost a year. That's crazy. But yeah, this is something that we did almost a year ago. So I hope that y'all enjoy it. Do y'all hear anything? No? Yes?
Wait, play it for a second. No, I don't hear anything.
You know what? It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm cool with it at this point.
At least send the SoundCloud link.
Oh yeah. I definitely got you on that. I definitely got you on that. Um, but yeah, that's. Did anybody else have any questions?
When's your next song dropping?
Oof, that's very hard. I plan on releasing something by the end of the year because it's already been like the mid. It's already been the mid, and I have stuff in the works. But yeah, I do plan on releasing at least a little bit of something towards the end of the year. So that's definitely my it's definitely my
Bet, can't wait.
Yeah, be waiting.
So sadly, it seems that Daniel will not be joining us. He might be sick, like I mentioned before. And also Sarah had to step out because she was helping out another group, being a mediator or what is the term? A host. I don't know the term. It's what I'm doing right now for them. But that's everyone that we have today. I think I say for all of them, thank you for listening to this. If you enjoy this stuff, make sure to follow everybody on their social media, keep in touch with them, and stay safe, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good one.
Thank you.